Let's talk about stress, but not in the usual way. Today, we're looking at a practical guide for handling everyday pressure. That feeling of being completely overwhelmed? It's more common than you think. Maybe nothing terrible has happened, no major crisis, no disaster, and yet you still feel done. Your mind is racing. You're carrying too much. You feel irritable, tense, stretched thin. You snap at people. You shut down. You feel like you're barely holding it together. But here's the important part. That feeling is not personal failure, and you are not alone in it. So, what's really going on? What actually causes stress to feel so big? Here's the key idea. The stress is not always in the event. It's often in the story we tell ourselves about the event. An email arrives. Plans change. You make a small mistake. On their own, those things are neutral. But then the mind steps in. An email arrives and suddenly it means, I can't cope. Plans change and suddenly it becomes, everything is falling apart. A small mistake happens and suddenly it becomes, I'm a failure. That shift is where stress grows. So how do you change it? If stress is shaped by how we think, then we need tools that help us think differently. That's where the workshop comes in. Stress less, think better is not just theory. It's practical, interactive, and designed to help people respond differently under pressure. One of the things that makes it unique is the board game experience. And no, this is not Monopoly with feelings. It's designed around how our minds actually react under stress. It creates a space that feels playful but also honest. And because people experience it, they remember it. So what do you actually walk away with? This is a focused 4.5-hour workshop. Not a huge time commitment. Not something dragged out over days. Just one powerful session that gives you practical tools you can actually use. During the workshop, you move through 3 clear steps. First, you identify your own stress triggers and patterns. Then, you learn how to pause and create space between the trigger and your reaction. And finally, you leave with practical tools you can use the very next day. These are not just work skills, they are life skills. They help you think more clearly, respond more calmly, and handle pressure in a healthier way. So this is an invitation. If you're in or around Cape Town and you're ready to try something different, this workshop is for you. As Monique from Change Verve Lab says, if you're tired of the same old patterns, I'd love to see you there. Stress less, think better. A kinder, smarter way to handle stress.